I tell you this beautiful, shiny, juicy dessert is made with only lentils, would you believe me? Today I am going to show you a very unique sweet of India which is called jangri or imarti. This gluten-free and vegan dessert is unbelievably good and very easy to make. You won't believe it can be done in only half an hour. Welcome you all to the messy kitchen. Let's start making this dessert. To make this sweet, I have used half a cup of urad dal or called urad gota, which is a whole dal but there is no peel on it. I have soaked it for 2 hours. You can soak it overnight but keep it in the refrigerator, otherwise it will be fermented and we don't want that. Now I am going to drain the extra water and then I will be blending this dal into my small blender jar, adding little bit of water at a time so to make sure we get a very fine paste. I had soaked only half a cup of dal but after soaking it was 1 cup. Now our dal is extremely smooth, is blended very well just like we need it. Let's remove the dal into a bowl and now we are going to beat it. You can use an electric blender if you like, but I am going to use my balloon whisk and we are going to beat it until it's very light and fluffy. To make the good quality imarti, this step is extremely necessary. After beating, the dal should be so light and it also changes the color even more white. And then we are going to drop a small piece of dal into water and if it floats, that means our dal is ready. So after beating it for 1 minute, the dal looks little bit lighter and fluffy. I am going to add little bit of food color. It's food grade orange color. So imartis are always orange color and that's how they are sold in halwai shop or sweet shop. So I am adding little bit of color. Also added 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, which I forgot to make a video of, so that's why I am telling you. Now I beat it again for another minute and look, you can see our dal is really light and is floating on the top when I added it to the water. So our dal mixture is ready now. So now here I have an icing bag. I am going to pour this dal into the icing bag. This dal is not very runny, it's quite thick, and if you don't have an icing bag, you can by all means you use a Ziploc bag. Since we want to make this dessert real quick, I have started heating oil in my back burner and also making the sugar syrup on the other burner. So now let's transfer this dal into an icing bag and you can see the bottom part of the icing bag is hollow. So let's push it down and then we are going to cut the bottom part of it. We need a small hole in the icing bag, not very big. So let's cut a small hole and then we can always make it bigger later if we want. In Indian sweet shops, they use a fabric which has a hole in it. I find these icing bags really useful. So my sugar syrup is boiling in the bag. I had 2 cups of sugar and 1 cup of water. When sugar was dissolved and started boiling, I am going to turn off the heat. This is a sticky syrup, not very thick syrup. So in India, as we call it, ek tar ki chashni. That's how it's supposed to be. At front, I have oil heating. It's on very low and medium heat. So initially, the oil should be very low. Otherwise, we will not be able to shape this. So I'm dropping my first imarti. You can see how easy it is. It is extremely fun to make this dessert. It seems like we are making an art. So somebody said that you can make it on a ladle which has hole on it. This is called jhara in India. So I'm going to give it a try and see how it works. So shaping it on that jhara was not bad. It was easy to do it, but now it's kind of stuck on it. So I'm going to make the design directly in the pan. After making my first imarti, I realized the hole was not big enough. So I cut it little bit bigger. We need little bit thick imarti so they can soak good amount of syrup and will be nice and juicy. So making that on a ladle was total flop. I'm going to remove it. It's totally stuck and cannot be fried. So let's just drop it into the pan directly. As you can see, I'm making 2 rounds first and then with the icing bag, I'm making a design like a floral design, and this is how they are made. They look so pretty. It is so much fun to make them. So the couple of things to remember, the oil temperature should be very low when we start dropping them in the oil, and later on we are going to raise the oil temperature so they get fried well. Also, there should not be too much oil in the pan. It should be only half an inch. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes to fry this. So if you use a bigger pan, all the imartis can be fried in one pan and you can save the time. So now I'm done dropping them all, and whatever was remaining in the bag, I'm dropping them like small balls. So they will be fried too, and I will not waste any of that batter. The frying these imrtis take little bit of patience. We have to be careful not to raise the temperature too much, otherwise they will be brown outside quickly and then raw and gooey inside. They have to be nice and crunchy from both sides, flipping them around, and then we will drain them. If you are going to make this first time and you cannot get the shape right, don't be disappointed. They are going to taste very good regardless. So these look very well done. They are nice and crispy and crunchy. I am going to use a chopstick to drain them out and then remove it onto a plate, and then we will dip them in the syrup all together. Frying them in batches, you can put this first batch in the syrup while you are frying the second batch, and then remove the first batch from the syrup and then add the second batch to the syrup. So once we add these imrtis to the syrup, we are going to hold it down with a spoon and make sure the syrup is not boiling hot. Mine is boiling, so I am going to let it cool down for some time and then add all these imrtis to the syrup, holding them down to make sure they drink all the syrup and they get soaked very well. And then I am going to leave it in the syrup for at least 15 to 20 minutes. So in half a cup of dal or a half a cup of urad dal, you can get about 10 to 12 imrtis depending on what size you make. If you make small, you can even get up to 14. Not bad, huh? So all our imrtis are ready. They are well fried, they are well syruped, they look juicy and shiny. I am going to remove that into a bowl. If I had time, I would have soaked them for another 20 minutes, but I was in a rush to show it to you, so I removed it after 10 minutes. If you want, you can garnish them with chopped pistachio and serve it. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. I'll meet you soon with another simple recipe like this. Happy cooking, and I'll see you soon.